Welcome student to my channel Educare Maths and Science. Today also discuss the height and distance from the book of the M.L. Agarwal. Class 10 edition is 2025. Okay, and that exercise is 20. Exercise is 20. Sum number 11, 13 and 15 is already written for a better understanding and the time saving. So now the first the sum. In which way I solve, that is you just see. Very interesting, very conceptual. That is very important. Is that drawing is very important, and in case of these heights and distance, always the right angle triangle is applicable. Okay. Now the first thing, an observer. Suppose here, an observer 1.5 meter tall is at 20.5 meter away from a tower of 20 meter high. Okay. So a man, a observer 1.5 meter tall, 1.5 meter, that is the man side, 1.5 meter, very important thing, this is the man standing. Okay, an observer 1.5 meter tall is 20.5 meter away from a tower. So suppose this is a tower, this actually the tower. Okay, and this distance is 20.5 meter. First you write, don't be panicking doing the sum. First you write what is the given data. An observer, the drawing is very important. An observer 1.5 meter tall, okay, is 20.5 meter away from a tower. This is a tower. Tower high is 22 meter. Okay. Determine the angle of elevation. Elevation, that means just seeing in this way. From here, is seeing the top of the tower. Elevation. You draw a line from here. Okay. So now A, B, C, D, E is okay. Drawing is complete. The very important thing is the drawing. Very easy sum, but the drawing is very important. So actually determine the angle of elevation. That means from here you just determine the angle. Okay, suppose this is the line. Okay, so you just draw the angle of elevation, find the value of theta. Okay, so in which you solve? First one, this is this is 20.5, this also 20.5 meter, and now this is 1.5, so this is also 1.5. Now what is the height? What is AB? AB is actually 22. AB is, suppose this is AC minus BC, that is AB. AC minus BC, that is AB. So AC is the height of the tower. So what is the height of the tower? Is 22 meter, and that is this is 1.5, this is also 1.5. You just subtract. So this is 21, 20. This is 20.5. Is clear? That means this is 20.5. Okay, is clear? And this DC is equal to EB. DC equal to EB. So this is also 20.5. Now in triangle AEB, in triangle AB, so this is 90 degrees, this is the hypotenuse. So here tan theta, perpendicular by base, perpendicular is AB, by base is EB. What is the value of this? 20.5 meter, and this is also 20.5 meter. So cut off, this is 1. Now tan theta is 1, that is equal to tan of 45. That means theta is equal to 45 degree. that means this is actually 45 degree. So what is the angle of elevation? Determine the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the eye of the observer means height, not here, not the, this is the foot of the man. So this is the head and the eye is here. So you just see here from this, okay, angle of elevation. From here, this is 45, but here is the angle is changed. So for that reason, from the eye of the observer, that means the height here, from here. So theta is 45 degrees. Clear to you? Is in case of trigonometry, the drawing is very important. The conception, the drawing. Okay? Each and every time you draw, the concept must be clear. The total drawing, the total picture will clear to you. This is the tower, this is the man's side, this is the angle of elevation, this equal to this equal to actually total minus this. Okay? All are calculated. Now the next sum. Very interesting. Height and distance is a very practical thing. Practical sum, each and everywhere. Applicable. Now the next sum. From a point P on the ground. Okay, you draw it. This is the point. From a point P, this is the ground. From a point P on the ground, the angle of elevation of a top 10 meter tower. 10 meter. Suppose this line, suppose this is 10 meter tower. Angle of elevation. Always draw a right angle triangle. So this is A, B. Okay. We'll repeat. From a point P on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of a 10 meter tall. So this is 10 meter tall building and a helicopter having over the top of the building are. So this is the helicopter position. So from here to here, this also two angles form. You write here this one A, B, X. This is ABC. Just this is A, this is B, this is C. Okay. Top building are 30 degree and 60 degree respectively. That means first one is 30 degree and the second one, this is the increase the angle, this is 60 degree. That means this angle is increased. So the small angle is 30 and the greater angle is 60. Okay? Clear? Drawing is complete. Is clear to you? Repeat. I just easily understand. ধীরে ধীরে আমি খুব আস্তে আস্তে বোঝাচ্ছি, জাস্ট ইউ কনসেপ্ট মাস্ট বি ক্লিয়ার। অঙ্ক করতে গেলে খুব তাড়াতাড়ি এগুলো ড্রয়িং করে হয়ে যাবে, বাট ফর দ্যাট রিজন আই জাস্ট ভেরি ইজিলি আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড টু ইউ। ফার্স্ট ওয়ান, রিপিট। From a point P on the ground, the angle of elevation, this one, of the top of the building, মানে এখান থেকে এখানে দেখছি top of the building, 10 meter high. And in helicopter, here is the position of the helicopter. From here to here you see, having over the top of this building, this is first one angle is 30 degree, this one, the small angle is 30 degree, and the greater angle, this is 60 degree. Very important thing is this. The angle choose, which one is 30, which one is 60. The greater angle, this one is the greater angle. So this, actually that means here you write angle A, clear conception, angle APC. This is 60 degree, and angle BPC, this is 30 degree. Very important. Okay? PVC. Find the height of the helicopter. That means this is. That means you find out the value of AB or X. This is the X. In which way? Very important thing. You don't know this. Now, two right angle is there. Actually, the two right angles is One is triangle BPC and triangle APC. Two right angles are there and the common base. This is the common base. PC is the common base. You know the height. So you just find out PC first from the angle in triangle. You have which one you collect? Triangle BPC in triangle BPC. So this is 30. You write tan 30 BC by PC. You know the value of tan 30 is 1 by root 3. This is BC by PC. Okay. So PC is equal to BC, you know 10 root 3 meter. Okay. PC you correct. You know PC. PC is 10 root 3. Okay. Now in that triangle, in triangle I write here, suppose the other pen, in triangle APC, in triangle APC, okay, so this is 60, so tan 60, that is equal to this total height. Tan 60 means this from here to here, so this height, you don't know the height of this, but this is, you know, 10, so tan 60 is equal to AC by PC. Actually AC is equal to x plus BC by PC. PC you know 10 root 3. 10 root 3. What is the value of tan 60? What is the value of tan 60? You know root 3. Root 3 into 10 root 3. That is equal to x plus BC you know 10. Okay. Now 10 root 3 into root 3 is 3. X plus 10. So this is 30. 30 minus 10. This is x. What is the value of x? What is the value of x is 20. So this is 20 meter. That means plane is flying over the top of the building above 20 meter. But the question is, find the height of the helicopter above the ground from here. What is the height? This is 10, this is 20. So answer is 10 plus 20, 30 meter above the ground. Find the height of the helicopter. Here's the helicopter from the height. Height from the ground. This is 10, this is 20, 30 meter. So answer is 30 meter. Is clear? Clear? So this is the conception. In case of the trigonometry, the drawing is very important. The conception, the main thing. Okay? Which one you did? আমরা পরের অঙ্কগুলো একটু ফাস্টই করব, বাট this is the basic thing. We just gradually, very slowly, I just increase. Okay, now the next sum. Now the next sum. Very interesting. The concept. যদি তোমরা এইভাবে শেখো, that is a very clear conception. If the conception is grow, you just do the sum in your home individually without any help from, you just do your own because you have the brain. You have the very intelligent student. So you just like the sum. Okay, interest grow in the sum. In which way? Okay, I try. This is a very interesting, very interesting thing. Okay, now the next sum. Okay, which one? Very interesting. The common thing. A man observe. Suppose. Very interesting. A man observe the angle of elevation of the top of the tower be 45 degree. Okay, suppose here is a building AB. Suppose AB is a building. Okay, a man observe the angle of elevation of the top of the tower B. So suppose man is standing here. Okay, so this is 45 degree. Okay, man is standing here. Suppose this is the right angle triangle ABC. Always draw a right angle triangle. So this is the angle. So this is perpendicular. This is base. This is the hypotenuse. This is the 90. Okay. Repeat. বারবার আমি বলি, question বারবার পড়বে. A man observed the angle of elevation from here Just you observe the angle of elevation. This is, that means this actually 45. So this is 45. এখান থেকে এখানে লক্ষ্য করছি। ওকে, টপ অফ দ্য বিল্ডিং ইজ ক্লিয়ার। আমরা যেমন উঁচুর দিকে তাকাই না, এরকম ভাবে উঁচুর দিকে তাকাচ্ছি। ফর দ্যাট এ ম্যান অবজার্ভ দি অ্যাঙ্গেল অফ এলিভেশন of the top of the tower to be এত। He walks towards it. He walks towards it. That means এখান থেকে হাঁটতে শুরু করেছে। From here, moving towards this. He walks towards it, the tower এর দিকে, in an horizontal line through its base. এই বেস বরাবর হাঁটতে শুরু করেছে। Is okay? Okay. On covering 20 meters, suppose this part is 20 meter. Suppose this is D position, এসে দাঁড়িয়েছে, এখানে দাঁড়িয়ে পড়েছে। Okay, clear? Then the angle of elevation from here to here এবার লক্ষ্য করছি। So this is 60 degree. This is, তুমি যত towards this, if you just here, this is 90 degree. Towards this, the angle is increase. If you just এদিকে ব্যাক করো, the angle is decrease. Suppose এইখানে যদি ব্যাক করো, এটা কিন্তু 30 হয়ে যেতে পারে। This is a very important conception. Which angle? যত তুমি স্ল্যান্টিং হবে, যত এই দেখো, ওকে, এটা তুমি খাড়া করছো, ইজ ওকে, দিস ইজ 90 ডিগ্রি। যত তুমি স্ল্যান্ট করছো কমে যাচ্ছে। ওকে, এই দেখো এখানে আছে, তুমি এখানে দেখছো, তুমি যত এগিয়ে যাবে দেখো স্ট্রেট হয়ে যাচ্ছে। এইটার সাথে এটা খেয়াল করো, এই দেখো যত তুমি সরে যাবে, এইটা আছে, এরা সরে গেলে তখন হয়ে যাবে। So this, if you just move toward, this is a fixed, if you move this, the angle is increase. If you just slanting, এরকম আছে, যদি এরকম খাড়া হয়ে যায় এই জিনিসটা, এটা স্ল্যান্টিং হয়ে যায়, so angle is decrease, here is angle is increase. That is the very clear conception will grow. Clear? Now এখান থেকে তখন দেখছে that is 60, the angle is 60. Find the height of the tower. This is h. No problem. That is the main drawing. আমি চেষ্টা করছি তোমাকে সেইভাবে ড্রয়িংটা তুমি কি করে করবে। ইচ অ্যান্ড এভরি স্টুডেন্ট আই সার জাস্ট ফেস দ্য, ইন কেস অফ স্টুডেন্ট দে ক্যানট ড্র, ইন কেস অফ দ্য ট্রিগোনোমেট্রি দে ক্যানট ড্র। ইফ দ্য কনসেপশন ইজ ক্লিয়ার, দ্য ড্রয়িং ইজ ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট। তুমি যদি কনসেপশনটা ক্লিয়ার থাকে তো ড্র ইজ ওকে। ইফ দ্য ড্রয়িং ইজ ওকে, ইউ জাস্ট ফাইন্ড আউট দ্য সাম। নাও ইন ট্রায়াঙ্গেল, ফার্স্ট ওয়ান ABC, always choose the triangle, mention the triangle. This is ABC, this is 45. So tan, এটাকে আমি ধরলাম tan 45. So what is this? Tan 45 perpendicular by base, perpendicular AB by base is BC. Tan 45 1, so AB by BC. That means AB is equal to BC. The length, the height AB, that is the length is same. Is clear? AB is equal to BC. এইটা যা height, এটাও height. AB is equal to BC. Find out. Now, in triangle, suppose in triangle ABD, suppose ADB ও লিখতে পারি, no problem. ABD, এখানে in this tan 60, that is equal to AB by BD. But what is this BD? What is this BD? AB is H. BD means actually, BD means BC minus BD. Oh, sorry. BD means minus 20. BD এইটুকুটা, টোটালটা BC minus 20 meter, because 20 means towards this, total is BD. This in place BD is just change to the BC. BD টাকে BC টার্মে আমি লিখছি, I just try BD in terms of BC. So BD is equal to, total is BC minus 20. Is clear? So in place of BD you write BC minus 20. Tan 60 root 3, that is equal to H. Now BC is equal to AB, so this is H also, H minus 20. The answer is coming in this way. Now I just move here. So this is here root 3 bracket h minus 20, that is equal to h. Okay, is clear? So here this is root 3h minus root 3 into 20, that is h. Okay, এটা যদি এদিকে আনি, সো ফ্রম এইখান থেকে স্টার দিয়ে একটু জায়গাটা এখানটা একটু মুছে নেব, এখানটা একটু মুছে নিচ্ছি। ওকে, সো দিস ইজ অ্যাকচুয়ালি, সো দিস ইজ এটাকে দিয়ে আনি, সো root 3h minus h, that is equal to root 3 into 20 is okay. Now h is common, this is root 3 minus 1, so root 3 means 1.732 into 20, here is h, এটা হচ্ছে 1.732, this is 1.732 minus 1, so this is actually 0.732, that is equal to, shift is, this is 17, just a 0, 17.32 into 2, so this is 2 2s the 4, 3 2s the 6, 17, 34, so h is equal to 34.64 by 0.73 meter. Okay, is clear? 34.64 by 0.732, this is actually 47.32 meter. So in case of the approx, the height we take 47 meter approx. Okay, so that means this height is 47 meter. Clear? Very interesting sir. Concept must be clear. এই জন্য আমি আস্তে আস্তে বোঝানোর চেষ্টা করছি, drawing is very important. Clear to you? This is just you calculate this 47.32. So approx is, find the height of the tower AB is 47. Okay, so this for today. If you just understand, please share and subscribe the channel. Thank you student, thank you.